fantastic Mediterranean salmon kebabs. I am Mohammed Khaled Zubair. I made this video for all. Easy, flavor-packed grilled salmon kebabs, covered in a Mediterranean-style marinade with fresh garlic, olive oil, citrus, herbs and spices. I'm telling you, once you try this salmon marinade, you'll be grilling salmon all summer long. But the good news is, you can make these any time of the year, using an indoor grill pan or even broiled in the oven. These salmon kebabs are ready in less than 30 minutes, including marinating. Salmon marinade. The marinade here plays two important roles. First, the obvious one, it packs our salmon with flavor. But equally important, the marinade acts as a brine to help the salmon from drying out, and no one loves dry salmon. This salmon marinade begins with quality extra virgin olive oil. Trust me, you do want good tasting olive oil. I used early harvest Greek avu here, along with zest and juice of one lemon. Fresh minced garlic is my go-to for anything fish and seafood. From here, we have fresh thyme, dried oregano, and a trio of warmer spices: cumin, coriander, and a mild chili pepper called alpo. If you're not familiar, alpo pepper is a unique spice of fruity, slightly tangy chili flakes. It's a mild pepper with a subtle sweetness akin to sun-dried tomatoes. Change up the marinade to your liking. Don't have time? You can use a little fresh parsley. If you like a spicy kick, add a pinch of cayenne. But do make sure to use quality olive oil and citrus. How to make these Mediterranean salmon kebabs? These salmon kebabs are super simple to prepare. Once you have your skewers soaked in water and your quick marinade ready, the recipe is literally as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Toss salmon pieces, zucchini, and onions in the awesome Mediterranean salmon marinade, extra virgin olive oil, lemon zest and juice, garlic, herbs and spices. Leave for 20 minutes or cover and refrigerate for an hour or so until you are ready to grill. 2. Thread marinated salmon and veggies through prepared skewers. If you're using wooden or bamboo skewers, you need to have soaked those in water for 30 minutes to 1 hour before use. 3. Arrange salmon kebabs on medium-heated grill. Cover and cook for 6 to 8 minutes, turning once halfway through. Just one quick tip here, it helps to use tongs when turning the salmon skewers as opposed to use a spatula. I used only one wooden skewer per kebab, but you can use 2 skewers for a more sturdy kebab. Can I cook salmon kebabs indoors? The beauty about these salmon kebabs is that you can make them all year round. My preference is an outdoor grill, but that is not always possible. There are a couple ways to cook these salmon kebabs indoors. Stovetop sewing a griddle or grill pan. Simply brush the griddle or grill pan with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and heat on medium. Arrange the salmon kebabs in one layer. Do this in batches if needed and do not crowd the kebabs. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes on side, turn over once and cook for another 4 minutes or so. If you like, you can cover them for even cooking. Broiled in the oven. Turn broiler on high and place the top rack about 5 to 6 inches or so below the broiler. Arrange the salmon skewers on a baking sheet and broil for about 4 to 5 minutes on one side. Turn over on the other side and broil for another 4 minutes or until opaque. How long will grilled salmon keep in the fridge? In general, if the fish was fresh, in good condition and did not stink before you cooked it, you can store grilled salmon in the fridge in an airtight container for 2 days or so. Keep in mind that the garlicky flavors will deepen. I never mind that. Best to eat leftover salmon cold or at room temperature. I've often thrown some cooked salmon in my grain bowls or over salad for a tasty light dinner. Best grilled salmon kebabs, prepared Mediterranean style with the garlicky, zesty marinade, zucchini and onions. Serve these with your favorite Mediterranean salads and sides and a little tahini sauce. Ingredients: a cent 1.5-pound salmon fillet, cut into cubes approximately 1 inch to 1/2 inch or so in size. A cent 1 zucchini, sliced into rounds. A cent 1 small red onion, cut into squares. A cent kosher salt and pepper. For marinade: a cent 1/4 cup to a cup extra virgin olive oil. I used early harvest Greek olive oil. A cent 1 lemon, zested and juiced. A cent 3 garlic cloves, minced. A cent 2 teaspoons chopped fresh thyme leaves. A cent 2 teaspoons dry oregano. A cent 1 teaspoon ground cumin. A cent 1 teaspoon mild chili pepper. I use this Alpo pepper. A cent 1/2 tsp ground coriander. Instructions: 1. In a small bowl, whisk together the marinade ingredients of extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice and zest, garlic, oregano, thyme, cumin, Alpo pepper and coriander. 2. Place salmon pieces, zucchini and onions in a large mixing bowl. Season with kosher salt and pepper, and toss briefly. Now pour the marinade over the salmon and toss again to make sure the salmon is well coated with the marinade. Let the fish marinate for about 15 to 20 minutes. See cook's tip. 3. Beginning with salmon, thread salmon, zucchini and onions through skewers. If using wooden skewers, be sure to have soaked them for 30 minutes before using. 4. Heat an outdoor grill. Indoor grilling instructions and notes. Arrange salmon skewers on top and cover the grill. Grill salmon kebabs for 6 to 8 minutes, covered, or until the fish is opaque throughout, turning once midway through cooking. Using tongs is the best way to turn the salmon skewers. Notes: a cent cook's tip: the marinade packs the salmon with tons of flavor and also acts as a brine to help keep it from drying out. If you want to give the salmon a little more time in the marinade for even more flavor, cover and refrigerate for 1 hour or so before grilling. A cent indoor grilling instructions: brush a griddle or grill pan with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and heat on medium. Arrange the salmon kebabs in one layer. Do this in batches if needed and do not crowd the kebabs. Cook for 3 to 5 minutes on side, turn over once and cook for another 4 minutes or so. If you like, you can cover them for even cooking. A cent broiling instructions: heat oven broiler. Arrange salmon skewers on a large baking sheet and place about 5 to 6 inches below broiler. Cook on one side for 4 to 5 minutes, turn over and cook another 4 minutes or so or until fish is opaque throughout. A cents need to feed a larger crowd. The work here is in the marinade. If you need to feed a larger crowd, you can easily double the amount of salmon and marinade. You may need to add an extra minute or two for grilling, but always watch to make sure your salmon does not dry out. It is ready when it turns a nice opaque color and flakes easily with a fork. A cents recommended for this recipe: early harvest Greek extra virgin olive oil. And from our spice collection, cumin, Alpo pepper and coriander. A cents leftovers. In general, if the salmon was fresh and in good condition before cooking, you should be able to store it in the fridge in an airtight container for 2 days or so. Best to eat cold or at room temperature. Nutrition facts: serving size: 1 skewer. Serve 6. Amount per serving. Calories 295% daily value. Total fat 15.6 grams 20%. Saturated fat 3.7 grams. Trans fat 0 grams. Sodium 292.5 milligrams 13%. Total carbohydrate 15.4 grams 6%. Sugars 7.5 grams, protein 25.1 grams, 50% A vitamin C 6% A calcium 3% A iron 2% A magnesium 9% A potassium 2% A zinc 1% A phosphorus 1% A thiamine B1 2% A riboflavin, B2 1% A vitamin B 63% A folic acid, B9 2% A vitamin K 1% A. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel. Channel name, Khaled Zubair.